Okay, welcome to Groom King Barbershop. Today we're with Easy Blade, and we're gonna do a 3 and a 2 on the side. We're just gonna almost look like a Caesar, but we're gonna put a little blend on the side of his head, and we're gonna mess with the beard a little bit. Take it down, shape it up, but not too much. Okay, guys, let's begin. I'm gonna use my Oster Octane. This thing is, oh man, this is the Cadillac, man. I love this. You gotta have a detachable blade. You know, we're gonna use the carbon fiber blades, the 3.5. And the 3.5, I feel like it's not a true 3.5. I feel like it's a tight 3. And that's the kind of the look I want to go for today. And this machine is really clean, man. It gives it, you know, you don't have to go over the head as much as you have to with the you know, Speedo guides or like the Wall Guard 3s. This is like, I love this machine here. So I'm gonna start. I'm always gonna start with the top, and I'm gonna concentrate on this side. I'm not gonna do more work than I have to do. I'm not gonna come and do the whole 3 and then bring it down again with the 2. I'm only gonna go over once. Don't do as you know, don't do more work than you have to do. Work smarter, not harder. Okay? Here we go. You know, just like this. And I'm just gonna come on the very edge here. Very edge, and we're just taking care of this side right here. Now we're gonna switch to the 2 detachable. Boom. And now we're gonna come to the side here, right where that 3 was. And we're gonna start down here. Really simple and easy, this Oster machine, man. It's probably one of my greatest investments. It's probably the most powerful cordless machine I've ever worked with. It's like it's attached to the cord. That's how good it is. I used to use the Model 10, which I love, and now this is just this Oster Octane is amazing, man. Great, you know, invest your money into equipment like this. And now. We're just going right into it, you know, boom, boom, right from the bottom up. It's just a 3 and a 2. It's almost like a Caesar. He just wants it a little bit tighter than the top. So we come and go right up into it. A simple cut, but a real cut. When you're in the barber shop, you know, have a lot of people come in, hey, let me get a 3 and a 2, a 3 and a 1, let me get a 4 and a 2. You know, we love these type of cuts in the barber shop. They're simple, they're easy, they're quick, you know. You take that like that. You got to be careful with these detachables, especially around the ear. They tend to sometimes nick these ears here, especially if younger clients got soft skin. So, you know, be careful around the ear. Fold the ear over, hold it, and then come here. Because if you just come here like that, sometimes this top blade will nick that ear, and, you know, you'll have yourself a situation. You know, you're going to have to, you know, pay a copay for them at the urgent care. You know, so boom, here we go. And today, you know, I'm doing a simple cut. You know, if you want to see more fades, we have some other YouTube on the Easy Blade YouTube channel and on the website. Today, I just wanted to concentrate more on just the lineups, the shape-ups. You know, a great shape-up, it'll turn the haircut. It'll make it look amazing. You understand? So that's what today I wanted to kind of concentrate on. And, you know, now that I'm done with the bulk cutting, I did the 3, I did the 2, and I'm going to prepare to kind of taper out the sides a little bit with like a 1.5, 1. But before I do that, I want to dust Joey off here. I want to make sure that the skin and the hair is ready for me to bring the lineups in, you know. So I'll come around there, and I'll use my blow dryer. And I see a lot of this with the blow dryer. This is just another tip. When you come with the blow dryer, never come up like this in the blow dryer, because all this hair here is gonna blow right into your client's face. You understand? So just be aware of the little things like that. You know, they don't want a dust ball. You know what I mean? So when you have the blow dryer and you're putting it on high and you're trying to get, you know, all the hair, I'll start from the back to brush. It's just like the water. When you spray water with the scissor cuts, you come down and you're spraying this way. You're not coming here with the water and spraying it into their face. This ain't a water park. And now I'm gonna grab my Andes TI liner cordless, right? I love this thing. It's not quite as strong as the corded one, which I love. You know, you just can't replace it as much. But we're gonna use it here today. It's very convenient when you're moving around and you know, because usually, you know, not, you know, for the videos we move the chair, but I like to keep it stationary. And with the Andes TI liner, you can move around. So here we go. I want to go around the ears. I'm gonna start with the ears and then the back first, right? And you see already these hairs here. And I'm just gonna come up. I'm just using the tip of the liner, right? Got some hairs in his ears. We call them earmuffs, and we call them caterpillars on their ears. So, you know, here we go around the ear. I'm gonna come this way, just using the tip. Just using the tip. You don't want to go too high up around the ear because it looks terrible. You want to just keep it natural. So on this side, the hair is kind of coming down this way. So when I cut, it's a clean area. So now the hair, as you see, starts to come down that way. So I'm going to go against it, and I'm going to come this way. And I'm bending his ear. Some ears are more flexible than others, but we try to come in, and we're going to connect the lines. So now, boom. So I had the other line from before, went the other way, and now we're coming this way, and we're connecting that line. And now we're going to come around here. And he wants a round back. So we're going to do, come here. And I'm just edging it up. Now, I clean up. You want to start low. So now, I'm starting low from this area, and I'm going to connect it. And I'm always combing. See, and he has very light hair, and the lines are hard to see, but when we hit it all with the razor, that's when it's gonna pop out. Change, and now I'm gonna come again over here, and I'm gonna come around the ear using the point of the trimmer, and like we did before, come around, right, connect it, out, clean it up. So here we go, and then I always use the comb because you brush these hairs down, those high hairs, and you could make them lower because the comb is sort of like a guard. Here we go. Now we're gonna clean it up. Okay, so now we're done with the back. Now I want to concentrate on his curves, the box in the front, going into the beard, and I'm gonna come back around this way. Right? Spin the chair a little bit. And sometimes, you know, you want to be aware where his hairline, his eyebrows, you know, everything connects. Right? So I'm going to come this way. Right? I have this stuff here. I'm using the very tip of the trimmer. And I'm going to come up this way. Nice little curve. And just be aware too, if you have really sharp clippers and trimmers, these areas are very sensitive. These areas could get red very fast. They could, you know, bubble up. We call it bacon neck. You know, sometimes when your clip is so sharp and you put it in the back of someone's neck and it just bubbles up, looks like a piece of bacon. You know, so you want to make sure your clippers are not so sharp where they're gonna put harm to your client. You know, at the end of the day, it takes away from the cut. You can have a beautiful cut, but if it's all red and like scarred up, man, it's horrible. Look, I just made a little curve, and I'm gonna tighten it all up with the razor later. You know, so boom, and then you know you want to look straight at your client. You want to move. Hey, can you move your head a little bit, just like that? You want to see, you know, has light spots here. You know, if I, you know, he has a big widow's peak as well here. You know, we don't want to put it so high up but we want to make it nice and sharp, and he wants to have that effect. Okay, so here I'm gonna come actually and show you from the side. I'm gonna come and right here do a little shape up. It's hard to see, it's really faint here. Right, I'm gonna come back to the curve here. Alright, doing the same thing, using that curve. And just using that curve, natural line as possible. So just a little curve, boom, that's it. Now I'm gonna come again, put the little line on the side. But sometimes sometimes this line will come back real fast. So sometimes if you want to leave it actually for the end to kind of tap it with the razor, that's a smart idea as well. Okay. Down, boom. So I went over it a couple times, and now I'm gonna hit it with the razor, so it looks a lot sharper. You know what I mean? We make sure that we went around the ears and we went around the hairline again. So I'm gonna hit it with the razor before I hit the beard. I'm gonna mess with the beard at the end. I want to shape up everything that we did so far, because like I said, I like to do all my stuff in sections. I want to do the top of the head before we get to the beard. I always have a towel in the other hand. And I'm gonna take the Easy Blade gel now and just dab a little bit. Like I said before, there's not one way to do it. You could do it several different ways, you know, and teach yourself several different ways to cut someone's hair. You know, even if it's the same haircut, go about it several different ways, because sometimes, you know, as we know, in high volume barbershops, man, a clipper might break, a trimmer might break, you know, a clip might break, and you have to do it another way, you know, so you got to make it happen. Let's start on this side, and at first I'm just going to come down with the razor. So, you know, I'm positioning, and now I'm just going to take this blade, and I'm coming down, almost like I'm cleaning up all these little baby hairs. And he has a lot of fine little baby hairs, little blonde red hairs, and we want to make sure we clean all those up. He has a lot up by his cheek here as well, and we just come across this way, right? And I want this all to connect on this top line. You can see where his top line was before, and we're just gonna hit that line there. Hear that? You can also tell the client sometimes for that top line to get it loud. Be like, hey, can you blow your cheek out a little bit, like this? Yeah. And sometimes, you know, when you come with the razor and it gets a little tight. See, I've trained Joey well as one of my clients. I'd be like, sometimes I'll just tap on I go like that, and they push it out sometimes, you know. Now I'm gonna hit this top line here. I want to razor everything, the whole hairline. So I lift. You know, so I'm palming his head, and I'm lifting with my thumb, and I'm coming with the tip of the razor, and I'm coming like this, and just to kind of touch the little fine hairs that sometimes we don't see. All right, just kind of cleaning up. And you don't have to go so far down, because as if you guys been watching my videos, I love a nice hot neck shave. And we're spinning. Now, go around. That. Then I'm gonna come down again, holding the skin. Joey, this now, and just pulling the skin, that way. And then I'm gonna come across here. So now, I shape with the machine. Now I'm gonna do a little fine line. I got my Andes T-outliner. And I'm gonna come right to the middle here. And like I said, there's nothing yet that I found that kind of replaced this corded machine. I love the cordless ones. They're awesome. I love them for the convenience. You know, to me, they're just phenomenal. But there's nothing like it, like these, man. You know, I'm gonna go up, clean up a little bit. And it depends how you want to do the neck. You know, if I wanted to, you know, lead this hair and give it, you know, some easy blade and shave it, and I could do that as well. You know, right now I'm just gonna hit it with the trimmer. I'm gonna come across this way and shape and clean, shape and clean. So I'm shaping. I got a lot of these hairs that come up, but you have to be light on the neck. These are like sensitive areas that could turn red really fast if your trimmer is too sharp for the skin. And these are just perfect. I love the way these are lined up. And these are just factory stock. I didn't zero gap these trimmers. I didn't do anything. I just, when I first got them, before I started doing shape ups with them, I was just skinning things out. I was skinning fades out with them, just kind of working the metal and wearing it down just a little bit because they come really sharp. And now we're gonna do a nice side line. And sometimes you could round, you could square. I just like to keep it natural to the client. So this area here, that's how I'll approach it. You don't want to come too far in on this sideline. So now coming up like this, hitting those little hairs. The mustache, he wants to kind of keep it. We're not even going to touch this in here. We're going to keep it natural. I love it when people, you know, when I don't have to touch the inside. He likes to keep it natural. To come up with the trimmer, just touch that top line. I'm just tapping it because I'm gonna hit it with the razor anyway. There. Sometimes you have these like long hairs, so drag them and cut them with the comb. Drag them, cut them with the comb. Now we're all done. This is the 3 on top too, with a nice shape up with the whole line, round back, and the beard. Voila. You know what I mean? Ooh. That's sharp, baby. I'm not a DJ, but I make blends.